I'm in Florida in the USA, and this is Sugarloaf Mountain Road, which leads up to Sugarloaf Mountain. That point at the top there is 310 feet above sea level, and in 1926 the local Howey Tribune paper said that that point up there, Sugarloaf Mountain, is said to be the highest point in Florida. People thought that that is the highest point in the entire state, but it's not. The highest point is actually 317 miles, that's 511 kilometers that way. Here at Britton Hill. Now, a hill doesn't sound like it's going to be the highest point in the state when there's a mountain option, but it is. Look over there, there's a monument that states this is the highest point in Florida, an altitude of 345 feet. So why do people think that Sugarloaf Mountain is the highest point in the state? Well, it looks like it. It looks like the highest point in the state. We're no longer up on the Panhandle. This is the crowded central area, the populated bit. We are on the peninsula, Orlando, the main event, as you can see, Florida, miles around the central region, like the highest point. Whereas I'm all the way over here at the very edge of the state. The state line is literally just over there. I think I can see Alabama literally from here. And because the ground's going up, and in Alabama I think it gets even higher, this is just the highest point in Florida because this is the end of Florida. This is simply not the highest point in Florida. Is not a peak like Sugarloaf Mountain. It's this gradient that just happens to hit the edge of all the cases. Technically Florida. This counts to be Florida as Florida. And there's an important lesson we can learn from this. There is a concept in computing called gradient cases, and this example of everyone thinking and the fact that everyone thought that this local mountain central was the highest point in all of Florida reminded me of the time. And bear with me here. I visited a mathematician at GE all of its control systems working on the design of turbine blades. In December 2005, the first F-22 Raptor aircraft went how many blades and how you arrange them, what shape each blade is. I assume they had integrated avionics to make it the world's most General Electric made a scale 1 in 10 model to frankly a specific set $1 million each. You'd kind of hope for, but I mean, you got what's preferable. A lot is first of all, money, whereas old aircraft you had bits of string and wires calculations that you'd pull to see, I guess, to move bits of the aircraft around, not the F-22. Oh no, it was more computer than aircraft. It was basically all code. One way you could try to improve the design is by not only testing those specific values, but you vary them all slightly. You're testing all the designs that are nearby. Well, most of them one of those suddenly crash. It becomes navigation system went design. You vary it again and see if any of the ones nearby are a whole bunch of the communication systems. Climbing a mountain, but all you can see are your feet, and you take little steps in each direction, and you see which step takes you the most. No, what had happened is they merely and then you move to that location, and you just keep moving. You're constantly following the gradient. The time of each step around the world take you a little bit closer to the optimal value at a time, right at the top, and suddenly you jump into yesterday. The US started that process has not confirmed anywhere around here went wrong. You would end up at the top of Sugarloaf National Date Mountain. In fact, each time you tried it, by a whole day where there was no further improvements locally, and you jump randomly somewhere else, you're probably going to end up back here at the top of Sugarloaf to Mountain. Turn in fact, you could all the systems off and on again. Surprisingly large area around here. So while they were able to still fly the planes, Sugarloaf Mountain, they couldn't navigate the maximum. Thankfully, there's another global aircraft was miles away, and they were able to follow it, limping home back to Hawaii. But over here in Britton Hill, as the landscape slopes up to the border, the edge as the landscape slopes up at least towards the border with Alabama, there are at least four other local maxima. One of which, and that's the problem, is the global how good your code is, no matter how running and your code is in the range of optimal values. You never know if somewhere else in the space of all possible values is a global better value that you somehow missed. Wow, so what a view from the top of the mountain, and I hope we've all learned something about tales of computing going wrong. I've actually known about the whole Sugarloaf Mountain versus Britton Hill for a long time. A viewer emailed me years ago and mentioned it, and I've always wanted to come here and film this video as an excuse to tell an interesting story about computing. So when I realized I was going to be nearby, I thought, you know what, I will stop by and make just this one and only one specific video.